All right. Welcome everyone to MWO Leagues in Aces Wild presents uh, ISC5. I'm here today with a good pal of mine, Dire Wolf. As you guys, he's started streaming this year. Casting this season. So he's kind of new. Say hi to everyone, bud.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
We got a good match, or what should be a good match tonight. It's We got KDCM versus 5JDX. Um, should be should be pretty good. Both This is a Div A match, and right now Team One is on the 5 minute timer. Wait,
Go live. What? Oh, go ahead. That's fine.
what's happening? Double checking, make sure we are live.
Okay. I think.
Okay, yeah. It turns out we went live 5 minutes ago, technically. So us rambling will be the first 5 minutes of the vid. Professional cast, people.
Need to change the title.
I don't have permission for a title change. Let me try to get the titles changed. Actually, can you DM in the shoutcast?
Already working on it.
Thanks, bud. All right. While we get those hiccups worked out, Team One is counting down. We're gonna try to get the title of the stream corrected, so that's not a problem going forward. So just some slight technical difficulties, a couple hiccups, but we'll get all this set up here soon. Team One's timer is running out. Okay, they're locked. All right, they locked just in time because they were getting down to like the last minute. At lie is simple. Is this whole team just going to pop in? Oh, I was hoping they'd all just show up at once. A little anticlimactic. Little anticlimactic there, Bacon. They should all just popped in with their atlases. I could tell they're in their atlases because of the tonnage. But but they didn't just all pop in at once.
Atlas in ISC is the best way to play ISC. Yeah, so the first map's going to be River City. We've seen a lot of really interesting fights go on so far with River City. You have just earlier today the 2D20 KSG match. KSG actually accepted 2D20's brawl over in Golf 6. It just kind of kept backpedaling with a large lasers, large pulse lasers, and that was just kind of really the main story throughout that match. Also, a lot of the times you're going to see more than likely a lot of brawls up in Echo 5, Lower City, Rock Garden, Citadel, fights around Theta as well. So hopefully we will have some very interesting fights going on here. I know KDCM's really prone to brawling, so they did that to Aubins last week. They had a really, really nice brawl just against Aubins last week on this map. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. It looks like the second team has already green boarded. We're just waiting for the locked.
You notice a big tonnage difference between, not really a big one, but 250 to 245, especially in the lighter drops.
Yeah. T2's locked. We are punching it. But yeah, this should be interesting. Usually, especially on these lighter drops, you know, every ton of armor counts. Because you can get lights, especially the lights and medium mechs. They can have a lot of DPS. So other lights could get just cut apart pretty fast.
Looking at also the team's drop locations, KDCM's dropping 3 Alpha, 2 Bravo, and 1 Charlie, while 5JDX has 4 mechs in Alpha, 1 in Bravo, and 1 in Charlie. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how those drop zones actually contribute to what each team has planned.
Got some good sportsmanship between these teams. That's always nice to see.
I'm over on the 5JDX side.
All right. All right, I'm taking a look at KDCM's. We got a 3 Javelin 11Fs, a Warhammer, and 2 Health Spawns. I'm taking a look at this Warhammer, see what they got on it. But what do they got over there, 5JDX? This is AC5 and Light Peeps.
5JDX, we got a Warhammer, not a Warhammer, a Wolverine 6K, Spider 5K, 2 Javelins, a Blackjack Arrow, and another Wolverine 6K. The Arrow's running light machine guns and larges. And then the Wolverines are running 3 large pulse, 2 medium lasers. So they're looking to probably end up receiving here over in the water. What's the Spider have on it?
Ooh, I have no idea. Looks like the Javelins on KDM side, they're heading towards Theta, but they're not like going on it. They're just kind of scouting the area. It looks like they're heading to Rock Garden now, actually.
So the Spider has small pulse and heavy machine guns. He's actually looking to scout exactly where KDCM's coming from. He probably saw the Javelins here from KDCM.
I think so too, because he's peeling off now.
Looks like KDCM's also wanting to accept the brawl here.
Well, this Warhammer has pretty good DPS, and it hits pretty hard with those AC5s. This could be an interesting play. Usually, you don't see KDCM doing a hold strat, but that's exactly what's happening here. They're going to let this Black Widow try to get some free damage out while it's at range. But it looks like 5JDX is going to go wrap around the Citadel and try to come up and hit him from the side here. So
yeah,
far,
I'm really liking the fact there's a lot more arrows getting played, especially. You know, a lot of different builds. I know, for instance, we were running LPLs and ER mediums, while 5GDX here is running 3 large and 6 light machine guns. So that mech for 45 tons can put out a lot of DPS.
And 5JDX just now has a 3 cap. They have all the caps. KDCM's hold strat doesn't seem to be working out as well as they planned. So they are going in on the offensive.
We have gained Epsilon.
If you notice how they're pushing, the medium mechs and light mechs here of KDCM are actually pushing in the cover of the Black Widow. So hopefully Gigi can get some accurate shots off to help his little push there.
Oh, 5JDX, are they? I don't know if they would poke the Warhammer. They could easily try to bait these guys around the corner, but it looks like they're going to take the fight here. Oh, I think the Black Widow shut down.
Well, if you look at, especially with how 5JDX is playing right now and where their mechs are, they really want to take this fight here in Gulf 6 in the open water, not really give a whole lot of firing lanes for KDCM.
Yeah, KDCM is now
just
retreating
not
back.
falling for it. Yeah, they're just not falling for it at all. But they just went to decap Theta. Actually, that's all. They might be able to take it here and really force 5JDX to do something here.
Yeah, they sent him back to Epsi's, but 5JDX doesn't have any mechs on that side. So yeah, I think Epsi's now officially secure for KDCM.
Come look at Django. Come look at Django. He's coming all the way around. He might try and get in behind of the Black Widow here.
What you doing, you sneaky little spider? Oh, I think
Super sneaky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Giggity does not see him unless he has seismic, but even then, this could be exactly what sparks the fight here.
Oh, here we go. Here we
Oh.
go.
Giggity
Giggity no! Giggity no! And there's nothing he can do about it! Oh,
and Bacon's coming to support it right here, and then the fight immediately starts out with the KDCM lights engaging.
KDCM fucking ambushed Django the Ninja! Giggity goes
Down
down.
goes Windscape and his Wolverine to eat only heads
Oh,
in the
shoot.
javelin. Giggity goes down immediately.
While we were watching that, the main fight happened over here.
Down goes Weapon from Zell and his javelin. Oh, this is pretty neck and neck, leaning towards KDCM right now. Monk's about to go down in his arrow.
Oh, I'm shocked. Yeah,
Dread's about to go down. Yep, there he goes, right there.
all right, Brower and Bacon Lord are going to get in this fight, but I don't know.
Django's legged.
Django, how did he stay alive so long in the middle of all those mechs?
Now it's just Bacon and Brower. What are they gonna do? Hopefully they can actually
If they,
pull this
if,
out.
oh, if they
They
might.
might be able to pull it out. Jason is hell spawn with Zell and his javelin.
Oh, Jay just got a nasty shot on Bacon. Bacon's
Down goes
leg.
Zell.
Oh, this is a photo finish, boys.
And
Oh,
down goes Jay. Already starting off with
GGs.
extreme fun. Oh, they're both legged. But I think they're gonna get Theta beforehand. So already starting off with an absolute wonderful fight.
well,
This is if
yeah.
this doesn't set the tempo for the rest of this series, I don't know what does.
Oh, the backstab was great. This fight, I didn't think it was going to break out until after Giggity got like really laid into, because there was enough distance between him and the rest of the team that that backstab could have happened, and if the rest of the KD team tried to respond, that's when the 5JX could have attacked. But I mean, that was still well played. That got super hairy there, because 5JDX, I think, was lost the first two mechs. They took Giggity down, and then they lost Weapon Master and I think Windscape really fast, but they pulled it off. Take a look at these damaged mechs, not the water.
Theta is controlled by the enemy.
Look at that. Sexy jab. GG's both
Brower's
teams.
left leg ready to go. Wow, that was. Oh, I'm already excited. I got goosebumps.
Yeah, that was insanely close.
Looking at the damage numbers here, Bacon Lord running 373 with 1 kill, with Brower getting 3 more kills at rocking 221. Over at the KDCM side, we got Zell running 283 with 2 kills. Followed up right behind him was Jay with 1 kill, rocking 225 damage.
Yeah, this was like you said, I'm super hyped right now. I'm almost speechless, because that was one of the closest matches I've seen this season so far, by a mile.
Man, this is already going to be an exciting series. I love it.
All right, I'm taking a quick look at the cast real quick, making sure it looks fine. It does. Going to Vitric. Where's Vitric? All right. Team 1, 5 minutes. All right. While we give these guys a second, we'll pull over to the map strat. Let's talk map strat. So, you want to walk the people through this one?
This is Victric Station. It's pretty simple. Whoever's going to keep maintaining the top the longest is realistically going to end up winning this fight. However, we have seen some very interesting plays on this map involving some really, really fun jump jets. So KDCM, historically, everyone knows they're the push team. They're the guys that are always going to go W key first, kill first, ask questions later. Really curious to see how 5JDX is going to play as well. I know they can push very well. So it's going to be a very interesting fight.
I've seen some interesting strats on this map already. Like some that I didn't even think of. DPS, the DPS GNX team played EQ. It wasn't a casted match, but they played. And one thing that happened to the DPS GNX team is, as they were coming up here, it's starting to set up in positions. uh, and it looked like they were going to receive a brawl push from here. But what happened was these two quick draws snuck underneath us. We never saw it coming. It jumped up, it took out both of our assault mechs, and then the rest of the enemy team just crashed on us. We were our team got slaughtered, but it was an impressive play. So I hope to see more shenanigans like we saw last match with the Black Widow, and that's what it reminded me of, which is why I was bringing it up. But yeah, so we've seen this map played a whole bunch of times, but as Dyer said, the most efficient way so far that's won the most is play the top, hold the top, and the team that flinches first and mechs drop off the top is usually the team that loses.
I know so far, we've seen a lot of Hellspawn 4 SPs being played here. They're just absolutely incredibly tanky mechs for their tonnage. And have a really good sizable sustained DPS on them. So I know last week 5JDX brought them, so I'm really curious to see if they bring them again. KDCM should lock here soon. There it is right there. They're stacked Alpha Bravo, which is very interesting because if you want to typically play and take the top, you want to split your guys between Alpha and Charlie, as that's the quickest ways to get up to the ramp. So maybe they just want to all push one hand side, which would be the Alpha gate, the Alpha ramp. Well, I mean, look at 5JDX. There's a very typical drop split for the Alpha and Charlie ramps.
Yeah. 5JDX not wasting any time. We're launching this bad boy. 5JDX with 1 win so far. Let's see how this goes. I don't know why I love MWO comp. I've played other games like competitively, like Counter-Strike and stuff, but I don't know. I never played any as long as I've played MWO comp. Just something about it. Here we go. Alright, I'm taking a look at KDCM's mechs. We got triple Hatamotos and triple Assassins. I'm going to take a quick look what's on here.
Capture and hold the resource points. Stop any hostiles that get in your
Yeah,
way.
Assassins are SRMs. Hatamotos might be the UAC peeps. 1 AC2, 2 AC5s, 2 light peeps.
Yeah, over here on the 5JDX side, we have 3 Hatamoto 27Ws running 3 AC5, 2 light PPCs. We also have a Bushwhacker running 3 AC5 light peeps, a Firestarter running 8 SPLs, and the Javelin running the very standard 2 small lasers, 6 heavy machine gun, which Janko's on the low ground, so he might try to use his jump jets to get some sort of backstab.
Oh, these Assassins.
But if you look here, yeah.
Ooh. I don't think they saw the Assassins. Assassins are going for some sneaky sneak. Some trades coming across the way between the Hatamotos.
Come on, Django. You know they're there. Come on, scout them out. There you go.
All right, Assassins have been spotted,
Mm-hmm.
and they're about to get collapsed on by 4 mechs.
Yeah, but if you notice, if you look at the KDCM assaults, they're pushing now.
All right, the Assassins are trying to jump Bacon right now. They're getting backshot by these Javelins.
Down goes Bacon from Jay.
Yeah, they managed to get Bacon. Dreadnought did go down. It looks like they're going after Brower now. Let's see if they can keep this a positive trade. They whiffed a couple of the. Yeah, they're missing a lot of these shots on this Firestarter. Jay finally goes down. Zelnaga, I don't think he can take that fight anymore. Yeah, he's going to go down.
Dropped down. Giggity dropped down in his Hatamoto. The KDCM Hatamotos were just not able to keep a hold of that sustained fight with the 5JDX Hatamotos. So, and now Django's gonna come up and try and clean up house with these 2 Hatamotos that are up top still. Giggity's still trying to get up top. He's gonna use his left hand ramp here. But I don't think there's enough HP for KDCM on the board. Yep, there goes Giggity, Stone, and then Eat Only Heads. That's another 5JDX win right there.
Man, I kind of wish that the assassin flank worked. Because if those assassins could have jumped up to the Hatamotos, it would have been That could have been devastating. I think that's exactly what they were banking on. But when those assassins got caught and they didn't manage to take out those Hatamotos, or at least one of them, the damage board shows the story.
Looking at the damage here, Monkey Otso 490 with no kills, followed up right behind with Nate getting 2 kills for 456 damage. KDCM over here 435 for Stone Temple with no kills, followed up right behind him is Giggity with 279 with no kills.
Nice.
I think right there with just looking at the Hatamoto's numbers, you can definitely tell who's winning that fight on top with the Daka.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to the lobby, get these teams swapped. I gotta get the scoreboard updated. All right. Swapping sides.
Were those assassins 3 large laser?
No, 4 SRM4s.
Okay.
Yeah, they were definitely trying to go for the backstab. But they got caught.
Yeah, that situational awareness by the 5JDX pilots is just unparamount.
All right. 5JDX is now Team 1. All right, Team 1's got their 5-minute counter. So, what do you think they're going to do this time? Both these teams did try to pull a ninja strat on each other. What do you think they're going to do next? They're out of Hatamotos. Do you think these teams are going to go full brawl this time?
Honestly, I would love to see it. I want more Hunchback 4 SPs.
In the lower divs, we've been watching teams stack AC20s, like taking like multiple AC20 Hunchbacks and then AC20 SR Invictors and stuff like that, which has just been a hoot to watch. So I'm going to pull up the map strat while we're waiting on this team. Let me know once Team 1 locks so I can give Team 2 their countdown.
Absolutely.
I'm going to go to the map strat. So what we...
Right now, 5JDX is stacked with 3 Alpha, 2 Bravo, 1 Charlie. I do expect this to change very soon. We should expect a lock here from them momentarily.
All right. Now, don't even have time to even look at the map, guys. Here, you just look at the map and look how pretty it is.
But yeah, considering the fact that 5JDX is on Team 1's side, stacked Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie, I wonder if we're going to see Django do another sneaky maneuver, or if they're just going to try and bulldoze right up the Alpha ramp with those 5 mechs.
Oh. I'd like to see the bullying. I like max aggression. This map is fun when you do max aggression. I don't know, like when you're fighting on those thin beams up top, especially in like a push deck and stuff. I don't know. It reminds me of like classic tug of war. It's all about just pushing people off. Well, in that game, it's about pulling people off, but you get my point. Is Kraz going to do any more Comcasts?
From what it sounded like, he absolutely wants to do a lot more, and especially get involved a lot more with the community in general. So
nice. Yeah, it's been pretty big. Take a look at the chat. Oh, Kraz is in chat. Hey, Kraz. Yeah, girl, more 4 SPs.
I definitely would. I'll tell you what though, he's a lot of fun to have in your cast. He definitely brings a lot of really really good energy to it. So
Oh, I bet. He's it's been fun seeing him around the community. It was fun seeing him do the cast, and I've seen a lot of people asking him to play on a comp team and play in comp. Uh, and he's been against it. Though I think he made a joke somewhere at some point that Naveed brought him to a JGX tryout and it didn't go well for him. But I thought it's cool. He's been hanging out with both pilots at the high end and the low end of the game, and so uh, compared to anyone, he gets along with everyone of every skill level. And it seems like he's earned the respect of the whole community. Good on that guy. All right, Team Two has
once
their good
again,
green
stacked
board
Alpha
now.
Bravo,
I'm assuming.
and they're down 5 tons too.
Oh, they are. I'm assuming they're going to do roughly the same thing.
Jay's locked.
All right, then let's get this show on the road. All right, I'm launching it. I'm making sure my overlays are fine because I haven't casted in a while. I played in Worlds, and I don't think I casted the season before that. I was busy. Always a professional cast when Level's your host.
How do you think I learned radio casting?
Oh, I knew you're going to say that. I hate you so much. All right, I'm taking a look here. I'm going to look at KDCM's mechs first. Looks like Jay Crusader. We got triple Dragon 1 ins, a Spider, Charger, yeah, and that Crusader. What we got over at 5JDX side? Oh, these dragons are AC5 peeps.
Over at the 5 JDX side, we have 3 Catapult A1s, 2 Crusader 6Ts, and a Fire Starter. These Catapults are SRMs. And then the Crusaders got 14 small pulse on.
They have resource point Gamma.
And then the Fire Starter has small pulse lasers as well, I believe. Yep.
Oh.
So looks like 5 JDX is full commit to the push. Oh, look at their pathing. Are they gonna try and do something sneaky here?
Oh, what are both these teams doing?
Ooh,
all right, so
Charger.
KDCM is running across the top. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Someone's gonna get caught here.
Oh, and here it happens. Here it happens. Catapults are all charging in.
But Jay's right behind them.
Oh, he is. He is. Jay is in their backfield, but it looks like Brower took some major hits. The focus fire isn't the
Down goes Yorm in his Charger.
Yes, Yorm goes down. KDCM has to start focusing these mechs. They got a few of these guys really injured, but they're kind of shooting everywhere. Giggity and his dragon got hit pretty hard. Weapon Master fell off. Stone Temple Pilot goes down.
Jay's over here trying to pick off Brower right here.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Down he goes by self-destruction.
Django's
engaging Django.
Django jumped off, but Jay's leg, so I don't think he's going to be in this fight much more. Zelnaga...
Weapon killed Monk. Oh, no. Gotta love this friendly fire.
War crimes. I want everyone in chat yelling war crimes.
Yeah, down goes Jay.
What's the inner sphere equivalent of the United Nations? That's what we need.
Resource point Theta is ours.
Oh, that was pretty good. KDCM, they had those mid-range dragons, right? Really fast, the ISC5s and light peeps. But those catapults, they were just perfect optimal range when they ran into them. I'm assuming that they just did not see it coming. Scouting's super important. Never forget that.
Yeah. I definitely think KDCM knew something was up whenever they only saw a fire starter upstairs. So let's take a look at the damage here. Weapon Master doing 503 with 1 kill. Followed up right behind him is Monk with 395 with 1 kill. Over on the KDCM side, we have Jay doing 460 with no kills. Following right behind him is 295 with Giggity and his dragon.
Those dragons were an interesting choice. I wouldn't consider them much of a brawler. I was surprised that they were in the middle of the map at the time that the catapults came in. But I'm, you know, dragons are kind of neat. Dragon bowling used to be a thing. Next is Frozen City. Where are you at? There we are. Team 1 on the 5-minute counter.
I definitely think they weren't. I definitely think if they would have held back a little bit more with those dragons in that charger, it might have been a completely different game.
Yeah, I definitely, especially with how much range they had, they should have held back until they knew what the 5JDX had and where they had it, and then they could have approached the situation after that. But yeah, those dragons being in within 100 meters of those SRM catapults, they had no chance, unfortunately.
You want to talk about Frozen City a little bit?
Yeah, we will in 1 second. Try to get the scorecard to update for the teams, and it's not updating correctly because it should have 5JDX on the left instead of the right. It's fine. Let's see if
If
it
you
updates
want to,
now.
yeah, go ahead and transition it over. I'll talk about it then while you figure it out.
All right, maps up.
All right, cool. So Frozen City, this is a 420-ton drop. We've seen a lot of teams have some very effective use with long-range trade. You're looking at Stalkers. I think United Mech Enjoyers brought Corsairs. And if you also notice, a really big key thing about that was Vulcans. The Vulcan 5S with the snubs and masks has been very, very huge in a lot of teams' success on this map. And also during the 2D20 and KSG match, we also saw a DACA push essentially from both teams right through the upper city near Echo 7, Fox 7. So that's also something that we can look forward to as well. But I will definitely expect 5JDX to bring some DACA to accept the KDCM push, unless KDCM decides to throw in a ringer and start bringing some more ER large.
Yeah. Almost every team has done double or triple stalkers on this map, so I expect at some point maybe one if they don't both end up doing it at the same time, one team will do it and the next drop the other team will do it. So I've seen some interesting stuff here. We've seen catapult, like coming back to the catapult again. Like that mech in this ISC has found a role. I've seen the Lycos ERP build ran, the AC, or not the AC, but the SRM Splat one ran, even in Div A. So it's nice to see that mech get some get some playtime. But this map, we've seen when Abins fought JGX here, when Abins was Team 1, they almost like started taking each other's side of the map. And then once JGX ended up getting all their mechs over here, after they went for Epsies, I think it was the Abins had Stimrog. I think Stimrog and Texan and a Firestarter kind of denied them the chance to get back, and that allowed Abins to take and hold their caps, the Theta and Kappa, and then it forced JGX to push them over here, and then whole thing. Hold on. Did J type locked yet, or is he just?
It's
Oh.
we're still waiting on. Another huge thing for Team 1 that they have to look out for is if Team 2 is trading, they need to be extra careful as to not let Team 2 have the Echo 7 area, as that can put a lot of pressure on the Delta 5 rock and essentially almost corner Team 1 towards the Kappa side of the map. So you almost have to kind of...
What?
So you almost have to kind of play with a little bit of a look once or twice over towards Echo 7 to make sure, you know, there's not a like a fire starter or a Vulcan or anything over there.
Yeah, for sure. Whoa. I don't. Jay must be on some good cocaine, man. He is just chatting up a storm in game. I'm gonna let the. We're gonna swap back to the lobbies. I think they're about to ready up. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
just been a crazy conversation, guys. It's in Jay for the most part to himself. Okay, KDCM's now stacking Charlie Lance. They
Yeah, looking at how 5JDX is stacked right now, they have 3 in Alpha, 2 Bravo, 1 Charlie, so they might be trying to play in that the upper city near the 7 line with KDCM stacked Charlie, Bravo, and Alpha, 4 in Charlie noticeably, so we're probably going to see some 7 line action here.
Yeah. All right, both teams are locked. I'm launching it. There's definitely 7 line action. This would be the craziest. Stacking 4 and Charlie, you have to. There's not really much where, and not many other places to go from that Lance, other than go put a lot of pressure on the 7 line. All right. My map loaded up
I'm
fast this time.
gonna head over to Team 2. I want great mech enjoyment action.
Yeah, we want some hot, sweaty mech on mech action. All right, taking a look at 5JDX here. We got a Flea, Crusader, Corsair, Vulcan, and 2 Annihilator 1Ps. The Zandy's kind of slow, but let's see how this works out for him. What we got on the other side?
Looking over here, we have KDCM bringing 3 Stalker 5Ss, looking to be 6 ER large apiece. 2 Crusaders, J and Giggity. I believe they will probably be running ER PPCs and small lasers, and then we have the token light mech, the Firestarter Firestorm by Zell, which he's making a beeline for Kappa. I got him running 2 light PPCs, 2 small lasers, and 4 machine guns. So, and if you notice, KDCM is in a ball pushing closer towards the 7 line.
And all
So
stalkers,
they don't
baby.
They don't want nothing to do with the ship.
Who's this over here? Is that Zelnaga? Yeah, I think he's going for Kappa. But is Django going over there too? I think he's going to scout it. All right, Nate here in the Annie. Get some shots off. Weapon Master's Corsair's getting lit up pretty hard over here.
A very interesting choice for that Corsair with 3 or large 2 Gauss. So very effective, especially if you can abuse the mounts on it. I mean, I'm personally more I like the PPFLD version of it, but either way, let's hope he does some really good work with it. Giggity's down to 78% in his Crusader. If you notice the 2 different types of Crusader builds, we have KDCM running the ER Pete version, with the small lasers, and then JGX is actually running 3 ER large with a whole bunch of smalls. Kind of goes to show just how much build variety the Crusader really does have. It can brawl, it can trade, it can pop tart.
All right, KDCM is going on the push now. Like, it looks like they're all going in. Eats is a little bit behind the other 2. Ooh, Brower surprisingly didn't get lit up as hard as I thought he would. or standing out in front of two stalkers. He'll get out of that with most of his HP intact. Right now, it's just kind of settling for some 7-line trading.
It looks like one of the stalkers is gonna go for the epsilon cap here.
Well, they'll be able to. These Annies are big and slow, right? I mean, they have a lot of HP. If they, I mean, if he goes and does that, it's not like those Annies could push on the other two stalkers before he can get back in the fight. But
Django, are you gonna do it again? Django's going for the back cap, not realizing the fire starter's already over here.
take a look.
So, and Django is open to the right leg, so
He's
he went
getting
and decapped it.
he's getting shots on Nate here. Nate's actually getting lit up quite a bit. Yeah, he's about to lose his side torso.
Django's about to make sure this fire starter regrets life decisions if he can catch up. Yorm's down to 52% in his stalker. Where's he at? Is he like CT open already, or?
About to take a look. Yeah, he's open all torsos. He's just getting dumpstered by these two Annies are taking shots on him at the same time. They're able to 2v1 him over and over again.
Zell is chasing Django in his fire starter, and Django got legged.
Oh no! The tables have turned.
Yep. Zell said, "Fool me once, shame on you."
Oh, can Zell get out of there with his leg intact? He will. So he is still effective. Gickety's coming in with his Crusader there on the side.
Yorm's on a 29%.
Yeah, he's tanking like a boss.
Monk's open CT. He just got halved. These Annihilators are taking a lot of punishment, but how much longer do they have? Eat Only Heads is down to 45%, quickly dropping in his stalker. Down he goes. It looks like he cooked himself a bit too much.
We've all been there. Overrides engaged.
Down goes Yorm from Monk.
Jay's there on the side with the Crusader. Looks like an airstrike going out, and it's going to miss Monk.
Stone is open CT in his stalker.
I think Selnaga needed to get deeper on this trying to flank. Get those back shots on these Annies. Because he's overexposed right now. He's going in.
CT.
They're going to end up... Yeah, there he goes. Zelnaga just got legged. Trying to run across the open. Stone Temple goes down, and that's just Giggity.
We've gathered enough resources.
And that's it. And that's all of them.
Provide us huge tactical benefits.
GG's. I like how the Flyer Star was flanking there for a bit. I don't think it should have pushed up. I think after it took out its flea problem, it should have went right back to where it was trading and kept going. Weapon Master
Looking at the
27.
Yeah, looking at the damage numbers, Monk Gyatso with 2 kills, 4 assists doing 663 damage. On the other side, we have Stone Temple doing 682 with no kills. Again, just a lot of damage being done by those really big traders, but just unfortunately KDCM just not able to finish off the kills.
KDCM fought real well there, though. I'll give him that. That's another W for 5JDX. And then this is the last team swap, right?
Yes, this is match 5.
I liked KDCM's aggression. They tried so hard to take those Annies out, but like Jormunger kept accidentally, well, not accidentally, he kept poking where the two Annies could shoot him at the exact same time, and so it made keeping positive trades impossible. Giving Team 1 the 5-min countdown. And then let's take a look at the let's take a look at chat. Oh yeah, I left. Yeah, I left it on, guys. I'm seeing the thing. At least, you're not. It's not as cut as it could have been. I'm gonna once these teams lock, I'll make sure I get the correct overlay going. Yeah, J being J. Uh, all right. That's all that fixed. I'll just turn the big overlay off for you guys. Now, while we wait, what we end up seeing here is Team 1, they stacked Charlie, they just came up the 7 line. And then they had the Firestarter kind of went this way, while the rest of their mechs kind of came up here. And then 5JDX had the Annies, I believe Ston, I think Alpha Lance, Alpha or Bravo. I don't think it matters too much. They kind of came over here, and then they held with the Crusaders and stuff. And then things. We saw the Flea and the Firestarter dancing around over here a little bit sometimes, and then we saw the Crusaders duking it out. Giggity was back here. Now the push. KDCM managed to push here to Echo 7. In the trades at a couple points, while it seemed KDCM, looking at their health, was losing the trades, at some point those Annies got real hurt, uh, especially when that Firestarter was flanking. Now Team 1 is locked. I can give Team 2 5 minutes now. Alright, while we wait on them. And then
Team 1 stacked Bravo Charlie. So they're probably going to want to play either the ship side or the Delta 5 rock.
I think you're right.
Question is what do they bring now? Do they bring Annihilators? Do they bring Battle Masters or even Corsairs? If they want to play the long range game, because they already used up all 3 of their stalkers.
Well, KDCM has, but 5JDX hasn't. So I'm wondering if 5JDX is they're going to take triple stalkers now. KDCM, they use their stalkers to get aggressive. So Bacon, it's not too late. Atlas duel. They're really pushing for that Atlas duel, aren't they?
A nice little callback to Worlds.
Yeah. This ISC's been pretty interesting overall. The meta for ISC, it has hard shifted away from what it was like in Worlds and in the other bigger cops. Because you only got the IS mechs.
Yeah. 5JDX is stacked Alpha Charlie in a nice little split, so who knows? They could be trying to play both sides of the map, trying to really pincer KDCM into a nice little hole.
Yeah. Alright, both teams are locked. I'm launching this. Make sure my overlay's correct so the viewers don't start seething. Alright. Once they land, I'll do team 1 side.
Okay, I'll head all the way over to team 2. Ooh, I see Vulcans.
Ooh. Yeah, KDCM. Triple Vulcans, triple Annie 1Ps.
Coming in. Capture and hold the resource points. Stop any
Yep.
hostiles.
What does
Over here on the 5JDX side, we have 2 Vulcans, two Stalker 5Ss, a Warhammer 6R, and an Annihilator 1P. Looks like the Stalkers are running ER large on them. And yep, the Vulcans are running snubs and machine guns.
is the 5S the Vulcan that has the mask?
Yes.
Yeah. This is going to be interesting.
Monk's not in Flea anymore. He's in that Annihilator. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like KDCM's going to put an Annie in D5, and the other two are just going to be nearby. Nate's moving forward.
I think definitely the very interesting mech here is going to be the Warhammer 6R brought by Bacon Lord with PPFLD with the ER, PPCs, and Light Gauss. Those weapon systems right there, even outside of their optimal, is still very, very scary.
Oh, yeah. 5JDX, they got a nice firing line from dropship to the 7 line. Oh, here comes the Vulcans. Oh, they know they're there now. These Vulcans going to try to go for the push?
Say, I think
they're bleeding armor. They got to do something, because right now they're just giving free damage to the enemy.
This is actually a very advantageous fight for KDCM if they actually attempt to take it. But it looks like they're not going to. They're just going to back off away from it.
Oh, they gave up so much free HP. They got nothing for it. That's going to hurt them in the long run. Dreadnought trying to take this fight alone.
There's that UAV.
He's hurt everywhere now. The KDCM's Annies are basically out of this fight. They're not forward enough to get shots on the other side of the dropship.
Django's out here 1v3ing the KDCM Vulcans here, and actually winning. I'm very, very surprised.
Well, yeah, of course he is. They bled so much armor there in the beginning, and then Dreadnought 1v2'd him and Monk there until he was nearly dead.
Well, now Monk's in that fight now with the Annihilator with those ER large, just absolutely just giving no time for those Vulcans to do anything.
This rush went very poorly for KDCM. They're about to lose at least 2 Vulcans for almost no HP trade.
Yep.
Witscape is getting shot at pretty hard over here.
If you actually look over here by Nate, he's actually going to start getting to the rear of the KDCM Annihilators.
Keep an eye on that, because I think this fight over here is about to end with Zelnaga.
Well, the Annihilators looked over to the left of where Nate is, and they're going to start applying that pressure to him.
All right, Zelnaga is actually distracting Django. The other two Vulcans are going for Bacon. They don't know he went behind them. Oh no, they didn't manage to one-shot him. That's what they were trying to do. They almost went for the pick. They took his side torso, not his CT.
I think they were probably expecting that Warhammer to be XL.
I don't think you can put XL on it with the Light Gauss and ear peeps and the side torsos. Maybe I'm wrong. But, man.
Well, if you look over here, the fight's becoming a 2v3 very quickly with the Annihilators as the Stalkers came in and joined the fight. Jay went down in his Annihilator. I hate to say it, but this is going to be a really, really good sweep by 5JDX against KDCM.
Yeah, well played. Well played.
Again, 5JDX did not come out of this clean. A lot of them are extremely bloody, looking at Bacon and Windscape.
I do think those Vulcans needed to take the gamble and dive their Vulcan. Kill it, bail out of there, then come back around from a new angle, and then try to pick the Warhammer or the Annie next. I really think that could have worked if they didn't stall there.
Yeah, looking at the damage numbers, honestly, what you said was 100% right. Just looking at the KDCM Vulcans, they just did not put out enough damage. 98 damage for Zanaga's Vulcan, with Yorm of course doing 585 in his Annihilator. If you look at over at 5JDX, he got 580 from Django, 515 from Monk. That was that fight over there near ship. So just right along there, just they put so much damage into those Vulcans. The Vulcans really just never recovered, and KDCM couldn't recover from that.
Yeah. And that's drop 5. 5JDX, 50 KDCM. It was, you know what? Even though it was all losses, this was still a fun match to watch. Interesting things got played. Interesting strats and everything. And I just hope, I just hope in the future to see KDCM learn from these mistakes and get out of being the last place Div A team like they keep reminding everyone. I think it's even on their logo this year.
So,
But
yeah, I don't know. Like this is a this match right here was a very good representation of, yes, it was a 5-0. However, it was a lot closer than what the final score actually makes it out to be. There was a plenty of times where KDCM, if they were able to like just kill one more mech or just be able to do something slightly different, could have 100% won a couple of matches. Might even been able to win the entire set. So.
Yeah. All right, I think that's it for us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in for tonight's cast of Div A and ISC5. We'll hope to see you guys next week for more cast. Thank you, Dyer, for joining me today and helping me do this.
Yes, of course. It's always really fun to cast these high level matches. Really kind of gets to show just how drastic the divisions can be.
Yeah. All right. Good night, everyone.